This video of mine is extremely important because I am going to talk about something special regarding that. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that there is a cure of every illness in this except death. Yes, I am talking about the black seeds, which is also known as Kalonji. And there is another name, that is black cumin, Nigella, or it is also known by its scientific name, Nigella sativa. This belongs to the buttercup family of flowering plants. Earlier, I posted a short video about black seeds on this channel. I hope you have already seen that video, and today I am going to talk regarding this in detail. As I said earlier, this Kalonji belongs to the buttercup family of flowering plants. It grows up to 12 inches, that is 30 centimeters tall, and produces a fruit with seeds that are used as flavorful spice in many cuisines. In addition to its culinary use, Kalonji is known for its medicinal properties. In fact, its use can be traced back several centuries as a natural remedy for everything from bronchitis to diarrhea. Now let me talk about its benefits one by one. Firstly, I should say that it is packed with antioxidants. Antioxidants are substances that neutralize harmful free radicals and prevent oxidative damage to the cells. Research shows that antioxidants can have a powerful effect on health and disease. In fact, some studies indicate that antioxidants may protect against several types of chronic conditions, including cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Several compounds found in Kalonji, such as thymoquinone, carvacrol, T-anetol, and 4-terpineol, are responsible for its potent antioxidant properties. One test tube study found that Kalonji essential oil also acted as an antioxidant. However, further research is needed to determine how the antioxidants found in Kalonji may impact health in humans. The second big advantage is that this Nigella may lower cholesterol. Cholesterol is a fat-like substance found throughout your body. While you need some cholesterol, high amounts can build up in your blood and increase your risk of heart disease. Kalonji has been shown to be especially effective at lowering cholesterol. One review of 17 studies found that supplementing with Kalonji was associated with significant decreases in both total and bad, that is LDL cholesterol, as well as blood triglycerides. Interestingly, it also found that Kalonji oil had a greater effect than Kalonji seed powder. However, only seed powder increased levels of good, that is HDL cholesterol. Another study in 57 people with diabetes showed that supplementing with Kalonji for 1 year decreased total and LDL cholesterol, all while increasing HDL cholesterol, that is the good cholesterol. Lastly, a study in 94 people with diabetes had similar findings, reporting that taking 2 grams of Kalonji daily for 12 weeks reduced both total and LDL cholesterol. And the next benefit is that the Kalonji have anti-cancer properties. Kalonji is high in antioxidants, which help neutralize harmful free radicals that may contribute to the development of diseases like cancer. Test tube studies have found some impressive results regarding the potential anti-cancer effects of Kalonji and thymoquinone, which is its active compound. For instance, one test tube study found that thymoquinone induced cell death in blood cancer cells. Another test tube study showed that Kalonji extract helped inactivate breast cancer cells. Other test tube studies suggest that Kalonji and its components may also be effective against several other types of cancer, including pancreatic, lung, cervical, prostate, skin, and colon cancers. However, there is no evidence on the anti-cancer effects of Kalonji in humans. Studies are needed to examine whether Kalonji has any cancer-fighting benefits when used as a spice or taken as a supplement. And the next benefit is that it can help kill off bacteria. Disease-causing bacteria are responsible for a long list of dangerous infections ranging from ear infections to pneumonia. Some test tube studies have found that Kalonji may have antibacterial properties and be effective at fighting off certain strains of bacteria. One study applied Kalonji topically to infants with staphylococcus skin infection and found that it was as effective as a standard antibiotic used to treat bacterial infections. Another study isolated methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, that is MRSA, which is a strain of bacteria that is difficult to treat and resistant to antibiotics from the wounds of diabetic patients. Kalonji killed off the bacteria in a dose-dependent manner in over half of the samples. Several other test tube studies have shown that Kalonji can help inhibit the growth of MRSA as well as many other strains of bacteria. Yet human studies are limited and more research is needed to look at how Kalonji may affect different strains of bacteria in the body. And the next huge benefit is that Kalonji may alleviate inflammation. In most cases, inflammation is a normal immune response that helps protect the body against injury and infection. On the other hand, chronic inflammation is believed to contribute to a variety of diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Some studies have found that Kalonji may have powerful anti-inflammatory effects in the body. In one study in 42 people with rheumatoid arthritis, taking 1000 mg of Kalonji oil daily for 8 weeks reduced markers of inflammation and oxidative stress. In another study, inflammation was induced in the brain and spinal cord of rats. Compared to a placebo, Kalonji was effective at protecting against and suppressing inflammation. Similarly, a test tube study showed that thymoquinone, which is the active compound in Kalonji, helped reduce inflammation in pancreatic cancer cells. Despite these promising results, most human studies are limited to people with specific conditions. More research is needed to understand how Kalonji may affect inflammation among the general population. The next benefit is that Kalonji could help protect the liver. The liver is an incredibly important organ. It removes toxins, metabolizes drugs, processes nutrients, and produces proteins and chemicals that are crucial to health. Several promising animal studies have found that Kalonji may help protect the liver against injury and damage. In one study, rats were injected with a toxic chemical either with or without Kalonji. Kalonji reduced the toxicity of the chemical and protected against liver and kidney damage. Another animal study had similar findings, showing that Kalonji protected rats against induced liver damage compared to a control group. One review attributed the protective effects of Kalonji to its antioxidant content and ability to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. However, more studies are needed to measure how Kalonji may influence liver health in humans. The next big benefit is that Kalonji can aid in blood sugar regulation. High blood sugar can cause many negative symptoms including increased thirst, unintentional weight loss, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. Left unchecked in the long term, high blood sugar can lead to even more serious consequences such as nerve damage, vision changes, and slow wound healing. Earlier I posted videos about diabetes on my channel. You can watch those videos. Okay. Well, some evidence shows that Kalonji could help keep blood sugar steady and thus prevent these dangerous adverse side effects. One review of 7 studies showed that supplementing with Kalonji improved levels of fasting and average blood sugar. Similarly, another study in 94 people found that taking Kalonji daily for 3 months significantly reduced fasting blood sugar, average blood sugar, and insulin resistance. The next tremendous benefit is that it may prevent stomach ulcers. Stomach ulcers are painful sores that form when stomach acids eat away at the layer of protective mucus that lines the stomach. Some research shows that Kalonji could help preserve the lining of the stomach and prevent the formation of ulcers. In one animal study, 20 rats with stomach ulcers were treated using Kalonji. Not only did it result in healing effects in about 83% of rats, but it was also nearly as effective as common medication used to treat stomach ulcers. Another animal study showed that Kalonji and its active components prevented ulcer development and protected the lining of stomach against the effects of alcohol. Keep in mind that current research is limited to animal studies. Further research is needed to determine how Kalonji may affect stomach ulcer development in humans. There are a variety of ways to add Kalonji to your diet with a better taste that is described as a mix between oregano and onions. It is often found in Middle Eastern and South Asian cuisines. It is usually lightly toasted and then ground or used whole to add flavor to bread or curry dishes. Some people also eat the seeds raw or mix them with honey or water. They can also be added to oatmeal, smoothies, or yogurt. What's more, the oil is sometimes diluted and applied topically as a natural remedy that is said to increase hair growth, reduce inflammation, and treat certain skin conditions. Supplements are available in capsule or soft gel form for quick and concentrated dose of Kalonji. And Kalonji is also used to help you lose weight. The exact mechanism through which Kalonji promotes weight loss is unclear. It is suggested that the active compounds in Kalonji seeds boost weight loss by affecting the expression of specific genes related to appetite control and fat loss. A review of 11 studies in 783 patients with obesity or overweight found that Kalonji powder and oil reduced body weight by an average of 4.6 pounds, that is 2.1 kilogram, and waist circumference by 1.4 inches over 6 to 12 weeks compared with a placebo. However, these effects were only significant when participants combined Kalonji with diet and lifestyle modifications, suggesting that the herb supplement alone are not effective for weight loss. Another review of 13 studies with 875 participants showed that Kalonji powder and oil reduced body weight by 4 pounds, that is 1.8 kilogram, but had no significant effect on waist circumference over 6 to 13 weeks compared with placebo. Thus, while Kalonji is likely ineffective for weight loss on its own, it may aid weight loss when combined with a low-calorie diet. Indeed, one 8-week study found that women combining a low-calorie diet with 3 grams of Kalonji oil daily lost 4.6 pounds, that is 2.1 kg, more and shaved an additional 1.2 inches from their waistline compared with women receiving a low-calorie diet and placebo. It should be noted that physical activity levels were not assessed in many of the studies, which potentially also influenced the results. As such, additional high-quality research like randomized controlled trials that includes controls for variables like physical activity and diet is necessary to confirm Kalonji's potential weight loss benefits. Some people, many of our patients ask about any side effects of Kalonji. Well, generally, I should say that Kalonji is very safe, but there are some side effects, but they are very, very minimal. Generally, it is very safe when used as a spice or seasoning. Taking Kalonji supplement or using Kalonji oil may have some risks. Okay, for example, there have been reports of contact dermatitis after applying Kalonji to the skin. If you plan on using it topically, be sure to do a patch test by applying a small amount first to make sure it does not cause an adverse reaction. Furthermore, some test tube studies have found that Kalonji and its component may influence blood clotting. If you take medication for blood clotting, be sure to talk with your doctor before taking Kalonji supplements. It's because Kalonji is it's a blood thinning substance, so people who are taking blood thinning medications should be very careful. Especially people who are suffering from bleeding disorders should be very careful, although it's very rare to have bleeding disorder. Okay. Furthermore, some test tube studies have found that Kalonji and its component may influence blood may influence in slowing some uterine contractions, but here I should say that generally it is very safe for women who are pregnant to take it during the pregnancy, but it should be taken in moderate quantities. And that was an animal study which showed slowing of uterine contractions, so it's not a human study. So personally, I recommend that everybody can take Kalonji, and whether he or she is taking in powder form, or you can take a Kalonji oil, and it is really very, very beneficial, okay, to the overall health of the body. Okay, some people ask about the dosage. Well, dosage is variable. Well, you can, like, as I mentioned in previous discussion, there are studies which is showing benefits of taking 1 to 3 gram of Kalonji. 1 to 3 grams per day of the Kalonji powder, or you can take 3 to 5 milliliter of the oil. And if you want to eat Kalonji seeds, in raw form, you can take 4 or 5 seeds on daily basis. Okay, these doses also have been shown effective for heart health and managing blood sugar levels. Well, this was my video regarding Kalonji and its tremendous benefits. I hope you like this video, and if you want to ask some question regarding Kalonji or any other illness, you can ask me and post your questions in the comment section. I have uploaded so many videos about different illnesses, and if you want me to upload a video about a particular illness which is not found on the channel, you can ask me in the comment section, and I'll try to post that video about that illness, provided if I get a time. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. See you in next video. Bye for now.